Hey, AfterBuzzers, it's time to talk Rush Hour, Season 1, Episode 3, Captain Cole's playlist. Stay tuned. We're breaking down the entire episode right here for you guys.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey.
Let
me see that song.
Sorry, I had to let that run a little bit. You hear my background singers over here? Listen. It has been a night of singing. These are my background singers.
That's right.
I think they're killing it. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves in a second.
I'm going solo.
So, you know what? We'll talk about that.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Let me introduce myself first. I'm Janeisha, and I'm your host here this evening for Rush Hour. Welcome. let my background singers. Yes, they're my background singers. I don't care what you say, Khaliel.
That.
Introduce yourselves, guys.
Hey guys, I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. Nice to meet you. I'm Double G on TV on Twitter. If you guys see that underneath.
I'm Josh Rodriguez. I'm the high harmonies of the group. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_.
I'm Khaliel Abooboo, aka Pip number 3, I guess, out of Janeisha and the Pips.
See, I thought we were the Jackson 4 or something like that.
Well, not Jackson. I like Janeisha and the Pips.
Janeisha and the Pips sounds perfect.
She clearly is the star of the show. She's Cisco. She's Beyonce. She's...
There's already a rift between us.
Justin Timberlake.
We've existed for 45 seconds, and there's a rift in our group already, guys.
Listen.
We've made it.
I think... You know what? I'll claim it. I'll take it. Yeah. I'm the only female on this panel. Give it to me, okay?
Listen, I will play in high harmonies the way you guys want me to do. I can take the bag. It's not a big deal.
I'm sorry,
you too.
Khaliel, we're going to have a conversation after this. Okay, we'll take this up with management. All right, guys, this is where we're talking about music. Let's jump right in. Tonight's episode is called Captain Cole's playlist, right?
Okay.
And so it's about me. Well, it started out kind of, we saw that Carden Lee, had this little music issue because apparently Lee has the worst. Well, I would say the worst music taste. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's not something I would listen to, but I know people who like that song he kept playing, so I don't want to insult my friends back at home.
I've never heard of that song I was playing. I'm glad my friend here had Shazam so we could look it up because.
Wait, what was the song? What was the song?
What was it? Two Princes by the Spin Doctors. Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard it either. So
yeah, so
it's in like a bunch of '90s high school movies.
Yes, that's what it reminds me of.
Is.
That gets no play in my ride.
I need that. Okay, so
you call his phone, it goes off. I bet you anything for somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so then my question is this: I like that they kind of had the little reference to the film because we know that was a big thing.
Yeah.
With the never touch a black man's radio. Yeah, right. So
right.
I thought it was kind of cool. And we get to see again some references to the film, but not too many.
Right, they didn't directly reference it.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Overall, I thought it was cool. I felt like this was the first episode where it completely stood on its own from the movie.
Okay.
Like, it didn't feel... that part was like reference to the movie, but it was totally different.
Yeah.
And like this episode felt like this is its own show.
Yep.
Like,
So
it has nothing to do with the Rush Hour series, which I thought was really good.
Yeah, you've been wanting that.
Yeah.
Kind of has its own formula now, so I'm with it too. Let's talk a little bit about what the episode started out with, which was the crime scene. We saw that basically the ADA was murdered, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Isaiah, which is the graffiti artist on the roof. He witnesses the whole thing and starts running. Okay, my question: if it was you guys, what would your reaction be?
I probably would have ran too, but I'm not as skilled in parkour, so I would have fell down whatever.
Oh, you
15
just jumped right off the building.
I would have killed myself by accident.
I would have got shot. Because I'm not jumping down from no building.
Oh, so you would have got shot.
You know what?
Shot.
I would have tried it. I would have failed.
I see those guys coming at me. I'm gonna run faster than he did in the episode.
Yeah, but he went down like 15 stories.
I'll go down 20. Shoot, for my life. I don't know how you feel about yours, but I want to live, Josh.
No, I want to live too, but if I'm going to go down 15 stories of just pole, I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
He was on some hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, I would have got shot.
I probably would have been right where Khaliel was.
Like, we didn't make it.
Mama, I love you.
I'm curious. I mean, I kind of felt like it was the night, and how were they able to see from?
He had the flashlight.
Yeah, he
Oh,
shot.
yeah, he did.
He
Yeah.
put the light on them.
Okay, well, I mean, I thought it was.
Dumb move on his
Yeah,
part.
that's what I was thinking too when I saw him. Like, why'd you do that?
No.
Just go, man.
Flashlight.
He's a kid.
Yeah, if
I
he
guess.
did that, we wouldn't have had an episode.
True.
That's true.
True.
Thank you, Isaiah.
I wanted to touch a little bit on Isaiah. Well, first of all, the fact that he's from the same boys' home that that Carter and Gerald are from.
Yeah.
I like how ironic is that?
Yeah.
I thought it was a
That
little too close to
definitely-
home.
That was definitely, yeah. No.
It was a little forced, but I think it's a good way to get Carter like some backstory.
Yeah, I
Different
agree.
from the
development.
movie too,
Yeah.
because like in the movie, like he would talk about how his dad was a cop and all
Yeah.
that. So like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could still happen, but it definitely felt like
They haven't said that, Carter's dad isn't a cop yet. I feel like that's going to
exactly.
come up. And I think also what we saw in that is that it really helped that build more of that Lee and Carter relationship, which is what we've really been looking for. Because, this is something Lee can really relate to. And he sees that side of Carter in this episode.
Yeah, I think the theme of family was pretty big in this episode too. We
Yeah.
see them at the dinner table multiple times, and Lee just kind of there being all involved. So I think it was cool to see that dynamic between them.
I think you hit it right in the head with family. I mean, I don't want to jump to the end, but when they gave the toast
Yeah.
to
If
you haven't
family,
seen the
that was
episode
pretty
by
much.
now.
Yeah. That's true. I'm not spoiling for anybody, am I?
No spoilers
And
there.
right.
Remember,
This is
West
for the fans
Coast,
who
on
saw
the West
already.
Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still watching it.
True. Okay, so yeah, we saw that. I love Grandma. Grandma is the
Oh,
bomb.
she's awesome.
Oh, she held
Yeah.
it down.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Grandma is the
For
bomb.com, and
sure.
we kind of see, I guess, where they get their spunks from. Well, I mean, that's not their real grandma, but just kind of like overall, like
No, when you live with someone for that long. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. And then Gerald, which obviously, Grandma points out that he's kind of always been the bad one out of the two.
Yeah.
Well, Carter too, but more so Gerald. And I think it's funny he had his little hiding space like underneath, like right by in the laundry room. I thought that was pretty cool.
Super
So.
cute.
Yeah.
Like, my problem with that, how the heck did he fit in there? Like at the end of that scene.
I know, he's
you
a big
see,
guy.
you see skinny Isaiah. Hey Paige, I know you watched the show, but come on, you know what that looked like on TV. How did you do it? I mean, that just shocked me. I feel like it was great, and you didn't see it coming though. It was good.
I didn't see that coming when he kicked the door open.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I thought it was going to be Isaiah.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
why is Isaiah making noise? Be quiet. They're right there,
Yeah.
But obviously
Yeah.
he did it to
He
save.
needs to be put on payroll.
That's what I was
Yes.
Like
I was going to say
he's
that.
in every episode. He's in all the cases.
For
like,
real.
Right.
Give him a check.
I mean, okay, well let's talk about that because at this point he's demanding respect and tater tots from Lee.
Right.
So
That's all you want is payment. I got some things you can do around my house. And I got tater tots.
you got tater tots.
And what was he eating from the cage?
It was a licorice.
The
Yeah, I mean, the
licorice
guy's
stick.
eating licorice from a old zoo. I mean, give him something.
With monkey poop.
Ay,
Monkey feces.
Old
Yeah.
monkey poop.
Oh, monkey
Yeah.
Like
poop.
1956, they said, right?
Extend-
That part didn't make sense because, like,
that-
realistically, it would have,
Yeah.
what's the word? Gone into the soil.
It would have been
Right.
dust by now.
Yeah, it would have been dust. It would have like
Became
been
one
part
with the
of
earth.
Yeah, exactly. I forget what the word is, but yeah.
I feel like they could have played. They could have just said a monkey at the zoo, and the zoo is abandoned.
Nah, they
but
had-
they got really
put you
into
through
their
the loops.
forensics.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to show it's still a cop show, kind of.
Well,
Kinda.
I want to talk about that because I feel like right off top, Carter had great detective skills. He was just really investigative at the beginning. When he realized, okay, the carpet was there once, he was like, there had to have been a carpet here. And why was the bedroom messy and the living room clean? Now, by the way, guys, is that true?
I was gonna say I do that all the time. That was not a good enough argument.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You clean the living room and leave your bedroom dirty?
Yeah.
nice. Bedroom?
Nah.
Nah.
Also, the clothes you see in the bedroom, just like, I mean, if it's whatever clothes, yeah, that's all over the place. But nice shirts and all that, I mean, you know, a lawyer is not that messy. I'm sorry.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. They have pretty demanding
I was
lives.
just at a lawyer's house like 2 nights ago.
Nah.
Well, he got kids, so it's understandable.
Did you need some legal advice, Khaliel?
Look,
Listen, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show.
I mean, you're gonna tell me that and I can't ask you?
Plead the fifth. Please don't say it.
Sorry, bro. It's all good. I know you didn't do it.
Yeah, so I mean, I have to agree. They have pretty demanding lives. I could see a lawyer's place being a little messy. I'm just saying. But then again, you can afford a house cleaner. You know,
True.
That's true.
Housekeeper. Yeah.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about. I'm jumping. Okay, let's talk about the Turk.
I love your transitions.
Yeah.
They're flawless.
Oh, thank you.
Can you do
Seamless.
that one more time?
That's the transition. The Turks.
The Turk, it just seems like a hardcore, doesn't give a crap sort of criminal who just is accustomed to getting his way because he's banking.
Very generic, stereotypical character in my mind.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm just
He
saying.
was a
Rush Hour,
jerk.
not
Yeah.
Law and Order.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
What I liked about it though is that, you know, I mean, what is it? Last episode we had a guy, Nick, something like that.
Right, he was just a regular guy.
And it was just a regular guy. Now, you know, you actually have someone who looks the part when
True.
they're committing
True.
that kind of crime. I actually like that. I feel like that was it improved on the last episode.
Yeah.
That's what I really liked about it.
Yeah.
I think each episode has gotten better.
It has been.
Yeah.
I actually felt like this felt less of a comedy
Yeah.
and more
Yes.
of a drama.
Yeah.
Totally
Yes.
agree.
And I was cool with it.
Yes.
Because I liked the show.
Okay.
But it was more of a drama. I think that's pretty cool.
I
I,
agree.
I didn't
I would
expect
agree
that at
with
all.
I agree, and that's one thing I did notice. I was like, it's not as funny as the previous episode, but you know, it was still, it had its really intense moments where
Right.
you're like really tuned in because it's like, okay, there's all this action going on. So
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll
Yeah, I
definitely
could
take
definitely
it.
live with that.
Yeah.
Definitely with that.
What I noticed about this episode, you notice, you know, Carter, Lee, and Gerald, all 3 of them had scenes where they all just threw down. And I think that was,
Yeah.
you know, usually we just see Lee, like you said, Carter. Carter did do a lot more shooting in this episode, and that seems to be his thing. But
his thing.
I'm glad that they're bringing more of that in, because you know the guys are sitting there watching, like, John Fu do it. It's like, yo, we could throw down too. I mean, we want, you know, like Justin Harris is saying, I got a stuntman for a reason. It's not just to shoot.
Everybody threw down, even Grandma with that pot in her hair.
Grandma.
Grandma's
Shout out to
got a
Grandma.
swing.
Right?
Yeah.
MVP.
Okay, so let's actually talk. I want to mention before I forget. Did anybody notice the way Dee Dee was looking at all googly eyed at Lee?
I'm telling you, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
You predicted it.
I predicted both of them.
Oh, wait.
Because
did.
I
He
think
did.
she's going to be interested in Lee, and Carter's going to be interested in her.
Well, Carter's already interested.
Oh, yeah,
Did you not see that eye roll?
I know, but like, it's going to
Yeah.
get serious.
Hating, yeah.
It's going to be like a theme.
Yeah.
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 Oh, if I had to, I think I'd see her more with Carter.
If he can climb buildings,
Maybe.
though, that's pretty impressive. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty impressive climbing buildings. I mean,
Yeah, but
most people don't do the stairs.
I still think though that there might be a slight spark with Captain Cole because you know he
Right.
did mention he got the playlist from her
True.
and all this stuff. So maybe they've been spending some time.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe a
She's
fling.
already admitted attraction.
She did.
Yeah.
Once you do that, it's
She's
out the
tall
window.
though. She's super tall.
Hey, tall glass of water.
You know, I think if anything, that's Captain Cole is the character that at least talked to the most besides Carter. You know, when you think
Yeah.
about it, you know, he doesn't.
Yeah.
We've seen him start to talk to Dee Dee more, but so far most of his scenes, like when he
Yeah.
talks to a female character, it's Cole.
No mentions of his sister, by the way, which I found interesting.
She's coming. she's coming.
You know,
There's going to be one big episode about it,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
I didn't like that because I feel like, okay, you set the tone so much in the first episode. We
Yeah.
hinted at it in the second. I feel like this one was the one where I was waiting for like, okay, we're going to get a little more of a hint.
Nah, it's
No.
coming. You gotta leave that
Nothing.
build
Absolutely
up. We
nothing.
gotta stress you out a
I
little
don't
bit.
I didn't like it. I'm like, something. I mean, you're just gonna
least a
introduce a
line.
character like that? You
I
know?
have to disagree. Well, I mean, okay, the only way I would think that she would be tied to this episode is because it was family focused at some point. So maybe
Yeah.
he would have had a moment where he was looking at her picture, maybe he got sad, something that would
Yeah.
have been cool to tie in.
Right.
But I like that they are talking about different crimes. The episodes are different. It's not just about the sister.
Right.
I will say this. It was all on the viewer who's been watching since the first episode to realize that, yeah, that is who Lee's referring to when he does do the toast to family. So
Yeah.
they are trying to keep it there, but I guess I just wanted a little more.
You want a
I
little
think
more
That
of
was,
Sis?
that was
Okay.
just where I was at with that
Sis
episode.
is chilling right now. She's like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna come around and collect these checks. So let's also touch. Was there really a Lake Hollywood? I know you tried to look it up
Yeah, I
earlier.
did. It didn't say Lake. There's a Lake Hollywood Park, and then it said Hollywood Reservoir, like a little body of water.
Yeah.
Right next to Lake Hollywood Park. So I mean, I'm sure.
That's like when you
guess.
have
Sure.
like when you
Guess
have
it
a creek
exists.
and they call it a river or something like that. Is
I
that
don't
what it
know.
was?
They called it a reservoir, but I mean, I don't know how deep that is. If it can fit a car, I'm sure it can, but
Yeah.
I never even knew it was there. I drive by it all the time.
Yeah, I've never heard of a Lake Hollywood.
But it's right by the Hollywood sign.
Oh, okay. Let's talk a little bit about the actual crime. So one thing that kind of stuck out to me, he got hit in his head with the baton, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they found him, I guess when they did all this investigative work in the coroner or whatever, did they not, find a blow to his head or any kind of nothing?
I forgot what they said. What did they say?
They said that he had committed suicide,
Right.
and that he hit and like he drove off and then into the water. So I'm guessing, I don't know, because you would think like when they do what's it called? When they-
Autopsy?
Forensics,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, like you would find like the cause of death, and
Yeah.
they said it
Yeah.
was something else. Like it was. Yeah.
No,
They just ruled it
nothing?
a suicide. I guess they probably made us assume that the head injury came from
From-
the car
Or
accident.
it
That would
might
make
have been
sense.
the district attorney being
Yes.
like, "Yo,
I thought about that. I considered that too. It's
There we
like,
go.
did he
Bro.
just have someone
Khaliel
else
just
in
hit
his
it right on the
pocket
head.
say like, "Hey, it's a suicide. That's what you're gonna write on that paperwork."
That's exactly what it was.
yeah."
Did any of you? Because I didn't even notice the DA in the first scene.
I didn't either.
So
I-
nobody
I
caught that.
thought they had him like hooded, or like you didn't see his face, and that's why it was that
He was
surprise
kinda in the
later when
shadows,
Isaiah
yeah.
was in the police room.
Okay. So
Or did
Yeah.
you? I don't know. Did you
I
guys
thought
see
I
it?
saw. I'm gonna say that once they revealed that he was there,
you're like, oh,
I'm like, oh, I think I remember
aha
that.
moment.
But I don't know if it was my mind
Yeah.
just wanting to remember it rather than. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I didn't I forgot I didn't notice it, and it kind of like I like that it gave me that kind of like whoa like
Yeah.
reaction to it.
Surprise.
I knew somehow he was tied into it though,
Somehow,
because like they built up to that
Yeah.
without really kind of saying it, but they kind of built up to it. So I was like, okay, so he's got somebody in his pocket. I'm not sure who.
Who? Yeah. Because I guess when they were talking about the fingerprints and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think they left too much room for you to think on it though, because immediately after we see Isaiah's reaction
Yeah,
to
which was good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which was
that
good.
was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's Rush
story
Hour,
alone.
not Law and Order.
I gotta remember
I
that.
don't ask you too
gotta
much.
remember that.
I mean, but it was good to see again. We saw that element of crooked cops and how the system is corrupt. We touched on it last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just kind of sucks. The DA is supposed to be there to protect, and he's there collecting checks. Everybody's collecting checks.
Come on.
Only all
Well,
the coins.
everyone except Gerald apparently.
Gerald.
He's there for the beef jerky.
And the tater tots.
Yeah.
There you go. So I am curious though. What exactly was the reason the ADA had gotten killed? Do you think maybe the DA was?
I don't think they ever said that.
They didn't
No.
say it, right?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was
It's
just
Rush
supposed to
Hour.
assume he was working on the case that involved the Turk, and then since the Turk has him in his back pocket, it's like, hey, just
there you go.
He had a
Just
bunch of
handle
cases.
it.
why.
He was
Handle it.
trying to get him on a lot of charges like
Yes.
racketeering, gambling. They mentioned that.
yeah.
So it was just to stop him, basically.
So everybody was trying to cover their butt. Okay, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Let's talk a little bit about choices now.
The choices.
Yes, that's my transition. When Carter was talking to Isaiah, I thought that was a very key moment in the episode. And he was talking about him being a troublemaker versus being a protector. yeah, let's talk on that. What did you guys think about that part of the
My
episode?
favorite part about that is that not just with Carter talking to Isaiah, but the whole episode, we really got to see, look, we know Carter's funny. We established that in the movie. In the last two, we saw more detective work, more, a more serious side to him.
Okay.
Him really taking, his police work seriously. And what I like about that is Lee is gonna connect to that, and that really just moves their friendship along. And it's not just a redundant thing. Lee's gonna take it seriously. Carter's gonna take it as a joke, and somehow they figured it out. No, now it's they're more versatile, and that leads for more surprises in the show, and I thought that was very well done.
I thought he was a more serious character, just in all from, like, if you compare the series to the movies.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with everything he just said. He said it perfectly, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what he said.
Let's go.
Moving on.
And also another comparison that y'all silly, y'all so silly. Another comparison that I noticed in this episode, I noticed that, okay, so Carter's naturally street smart. He's like, get up, let's go.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Lee? You're not, it's time to go. It's comparing to Lee's book smart, where he's just, he's breaking down reports. He's taking a look at the actual evidence and so forth. I like to see, them kind of compare the contrast. Yes, because it's interesting to see that they make a perfect pair. I think they balance each other out.
Mm-hmm.
One knowing the streets. You got Gerald in his corner.
In the
streets. And then of course you have Lee, who's a little more about sticking by the rules and actually going through the paperwork, and I think it's a perfect match.
I thought it was pretty cool how when Carter was suspecting it was a murder before anybody, Lee was like, I'm in it with you. I'm all in with you. And it was like a nice little moment there between them two.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I agree. Hey, I agree with everything he just said.
We're on the same page.
There
baby.
we
Let's
go.
go.
Yes.
What about when they went into the room to interrogate the Turk, and then he was like, he's feeling exuberant. You know what that reminded me of? What was the word? I know you know this, Khaliel. What was the word that Future says when?
Sensational.
Sensational. So exuberant. This episode was the
why
sensational
would I
for me.
know that?
Because I don't know.
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you know that, right?
Yeah.
You see? Okay. next time, I'll also you know that. Okay. But yeah, no, I thought like the exuberant was like the sensational.
Racist.
No, that's not race. Nothing to do with race.
You saw it here,
How
ladies and
come you
gentlemen.
didn't even ask me,
right
though?
by us.
Hey.
You bypassed Gonzalez and Rodriguez.
No, nothing to do with that. I just know the kind of music you listen to. I don't know the kind of music you guys listen to.
Now she
outside.
knows the kind of.
You were just playing. You know what? We're not going there. It's a whole other show.
Josh, I feel insulted. Just sit with me.
It's okay. You know what? I don't want to be associated with Future anyway, to be honest with you.
Speaking of the music I listen to, I wanted to ask, since this episode is called Captain's Playlist, what's on y'all playlist? Start with you.
Oh, God. You really want to know?
That's how you do a transition.
All right. What is on my playlist? Can I pass for now?
Okay.
You know what? On the way here, I got a lot of people on my playlist. That's what I got
Okay,
going
just,
on.
all right, two. Just name two.
Freedom and what is it? Bad Man that he does with Robin Thicke. That's the one I had right before I got in here.
Okay. Moving on.
Loving the music, by the way, guys. Okay, so right now I am bumping J. Cole, old J. Cole, like original, like warm-up J. Cole, and Kanye, and when I'm in a
Yeezy
certain
season.
mood, well, Yeezy season, it's pop right now. Life of Pablo, and when I get in certain moods, some Backyard Riri, because we island girls gotta represent. Yeah. So.
I'm still on the weekend. I'm a big weekend fan, and this group called Years and Years. They're a European pop group. Check them out.
Okay, now you answer your own question.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm listening. I love the internet. I'm pretty late, but it's a band. It's called The Internet.
The internet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have an album called Ego Death. It came out like last year. It's dope.
Okay. Yeah, let's pose that question to our viewers. If you guys want to tell us what you're right now currently listening to on your playlist, and we'll get a chance hopefully to read some of your comments if you guys can pull that up for us.
Side note, we were jamming out to Men in Black for 15 minutes before the show started.
Yeah, that. And
It
then,
was on repeat.
Don't act like you guys were singing Wild Wild West too.
We were singing it, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't playing.
Oh.
Hey,
Sorry.
Khaliel, how did that go?
We were on a Will Smith vibe.
It's another show.
Oh, he's on my Snapchat. So if you guys want to check that
You don't have
out,
to pay for that.
Janeisha1234 on Snapchat, you can see Khaliel and the boys in action. Yeah. All right. So let's get back to the episode. Did we miss anything? I think we kind of touched on.
You know.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how young Isaiah was.
He was a baby.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that
think
was a
what-
surprise.
Yeah.
What threw it off for me is, you see how young he is, but in the first scene, like you talked about, it's like he does all that. It's like, are you, you tell me you're not on a track
Hardcore.
scholarship at 16 years old
Seriously,
doing
it
that?
made me feel
Hardcore.
very insecure about my abilities.
Yeah. Take type of
Humans not supposed to jump.
Man is
I
not
didn't
meant to
feel
fly.
bad at all.
No. I mean, we see a couple people do it in this episode. Maybe we got to reevaluate ourselves and take our butt to the gym and some
Seriously.
gymnastic classes and be flexible. You saw how Dee Dee was watching him, so I mean, you get the
True.
ladies jumping from buildings.
True.
I'm just saying.
If she can't accept me for who I am,
Janeisha,
meant to be.
I got a question. You're very opinionated on this. If you're in Dee Dee's position, who do you think would have your attention first? Carter's sense of humor or everything Lee's going on flying through the air?
That's a good question.
he's an
That is
H&M
a good
model.
question. He is
It's
an
true,
H&M model.
yeah.
Yeah, and he just like has a really clean look. The suit is cute.
Or Gerald with the wild card.
No,
Oh,
Gerald.
no.
He is- no.
Sorry, Gerald.
No, Gerald. Sorry.
Wow.
Jeez.
She shut that down with the quickness.
My God.
Yeah. No, Gerald.
Hey, it's kind of cold sitting
like-
next to you right now.
No,
so-
sorry. No, it's I'm my bad boy limit can only go so far. So yeah, you can't be out here just being a reckless criminal. I can't do it. No.
Stealing soda cans.
And
and
I'm
that-
saying
That's a hardcore
he
criminal right
looks
there.
like the type of guy that if I walked away, he'd probably eat all my French fries. You know what I mean? And then I
Yes.
get back, I'm like, wait, where's my food, babe? Like,
that's
you know.
very
French fries that you probably paid for too.
Exactly. So no, if I had to pick between the two, one is super funny. I like funny guys, because that just makes for a long relationship. Like, you and somebody have, you crack jokes. I'm a clown. I'm goofy. So to have somebody to make me laugh would be awesome. So that's where Carter wins. But Lee is H&M clean, sharp, that
Oh.
suit. I don't know.
You just want to combine them both.
I'm gonna just be Dee and figure it out when I don't know.
She needs a few more episodes, guys.
There you go. There you
She'll
go.
have an answer for you.
Well, we'll see where we're at by, episode 10 or something.
Yeah.
We'll check in next week.
There you go. I'll give you an update. Okay, no more putting me on the spot, guys. All right.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Did we miss anything else? Because I think we have some news and gossip to get into. If not,
I think we
no,
broke down
no,
the episode.
no. All right, let's do it.
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right, so we spoke a little bit about, Carter being a little more, not as funny in this episode, a little more serious, but he does have a background in, stand-up comedy, so I kind of wanted to show that. Well, actually, I think these guys are pulling up something else. You know what? Let's just jump right into that. We have John Fu. I got his show reel, so we get to see some of him in action.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Kicking butt.
That's tight.
See that? All those acrobatics? That's pretty intense. That's pretty neat. Alright, so we see all of this. Do you guys know that he started
Okay,
out...
Mr. Fu.
I know, he's going in, right? Do you guys know that he started out working for the circus?
What?
Really?
Seriously, all those all the acrobatics, yeah, seriously, the circus.
It seems funny, but let's be honest, it makes sense.
It makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
it does.
Yeah, him doing all these tumbles
What
and
does he need
flips.
Carter for?
The funny and the street smart. Come on, we need Carter.
He needs him for his cousin.
That too.
It's true. Yeah.
And then so then we have here. These guys are funny guys, and I met Paige Kennedy doing a Vine with him, and so he has a lot of followers on Vine, and so we kind of want to show some of his Vine clips here. Let's take a look at that.
You go give my phone back. Please let me see what time it is.
Who the fuck is serious?
Let's go in. Hey man, I don't have special effects. I just gotta be funny. Oh, that nigga sleep. Nigga, you about to go to sleep. Hey, Dad, and I bang in the east and I bang in the west and I come and give you more. You read a book like that? I walk through the store. I'm sorry, get out.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, they have a lot of fun with these vines, as you can see. Lots of gorgeous ladies, and
That was really funny.
and you see some of the other Vine stars like King Bach, Day Storm, and so forth. They do tons of these, and so he has a super large following. I want to say he has like I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. 1.4 million viewers on followers on Vine, which is insane.
Now, did he have an acting career before that?
Yes.
Friday Night
Yes.
Lights.
He was in Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then also SWAT as well. He was on SWAT.
I didn't watch that.
Oh,
Blue Mountain State.
Was that?
Oh,
He was on Blue Mountain State as Radon Randall.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Blue Mountain State,
Blue Mountain
not Friday Night Lights. Blue
Yeah.
Mountain State is what I knew it was a football show.
Okay. You know he raps too. He's a
No.
rapper. So
Everybody
Oh my
raps.
God.
I'm hoping next week I can find some clips of him rapping. So we'll show
would
that
be
then.
cool.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. And then I wanted to show if we can pull up because Justin has some vines. We could watch a few of those also. He has some pretty cool vines as well.
To fuck a white woman. Fuck white women. Fuck. On my lap. Get up. It's because I'm fat, huh? It's because you a stink bag. Stop it. Man, I'm free all night. Man, I need to ride to the airport. My car in the shop. Nigga, we in your car. No, we not. Yo, man, can I get your number? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't have that.
Get your broke ass out of here.
Very disrespectful. Good, you ready to stop by the club? Bet. Let me stop by the bank first, though. Fuck. Yeah. Dang. Dang.
Don't you hate that?
Some of these chicks be looking when they turn the lights on in the club. See? Don't freak out. Damn, why I ain't seen your brother? What's wrong with you, man?
All right, and then we have one more clip that I really wanted to show you guys. I think this is where we get to see him really be fun. This is one of his
right.
stand-ups. So let's check that out.
He actually has a movie coming out.
I think we can fast forward it a bit, guys. Just a little bit.
I don't see this little shit. I'm in the movie. I'm standing right behind Neo the whole movie. This is real. Watch it again. Watch it again. Neo right here. I'm like.
This is a stomp the yard.
I get the step again. Minute. Justin Hayes. Clap, everybody. Clap, clap.
Clap, clap.
Speed, the one you've all been waiting for. Yes. Yeah, it's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. There's a lot of minorities make some noise. A lot of minorities.
All right, so it's a lot. I mean, he has a lot of stuff on the internet. So if you guys want to check him out, you obviously can see at Justin Hires, and he's on YouTube and all over. But I thought it was really cool to kind of just see, where they started out. He was also a host on MTVU on his campus.
Yeah.
And so that's where kind of all of this stuff kind of transpired from. So it's good to see where they started out.
That is cool. Very talented.
Yeah.
Very talented.
Yeah.
No, I agree. He's very talented.
Did you guys see any of their stuff on Vine prior to this?
A couple of those things, yeah. I just didn't recognize them until I saw it here.
Oh, okay.
I think I've seen a bit of John Fu's stuff. That he was some of the stunts that he's done in the past.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I want to see some circus stuff, like him actually in the circus, like doing some acrobatic stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we get some of that stuff. So if you guys find anything, we gotta bring that on the show.
Sure.
I'll report it to you.
All right. So before we get into predictions, anything else you guys want to touch on? No. All right, let's get into predictions.
Predictions. Here we go.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Nice.
Who wants to go first? Khaliel.
I predict somebody will die.
Ooh.
And Carter and Lee will figure out who killed them.
Wow, that took a lot of
Wow.
a lot of predicting. You dropped the napkin. All right, your turn.
I predict there's going to be some tension between Carter and Lee over a female.
Okay.
You know, okay, I'm gonna go way out there. You know, I predict that something when Lee's sister comes back, there's something gonna be going on with her and Carter.
Ooh.
Why do I feel like we predicted all this last week? The same stuff? Yeah, you know what? It's kind of hard to tell because they switch it up every episode.
Right.
For real though, she has to come back the next episode. I feel like otherwise it's just gonna feel too
You
separated.
really want to see her.
You really want to see the sister. Yeah.
It's like
I'm feeling the sister, huh?
Like you weren't in the first
You liked her
episode.
in that little suit, huh? You thought she was kind of cute.
You know what? I think a girl who could ride a bike, that's pretty hot.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't really have any predictions. I'm just really looking forward to seeing next episode. We saw a car blow up, so somebody, like you said, is gonna die. I'm looking forward to seeing that and finding out how they're gonna solve it this time. Well, no, not somebody dying. Them solving the crime. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? I might need your lawyer after saying that. All right, guys. Tune in next Thursday as we bring you more Rush Hour. Thanks for tuning in, and see you guys next week.
Take care.
Oh, yeah, and of course you can find me on all social media at Janeisha_Miss VI. Where can they find you guys?
Yeah, you guys can find me at Double G on TV. Just spell out double as C below.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Josh_Rodriguez_.
Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
Hey, boo boo. All right, guys. See you next week.
Take.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.